Assalamu alaikum dear students, how are you? I think you are all fine. I am also fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am Muhammad Saiful Islam, assistant teacher of Bakshor Islamia Dakil Madrasa, Dighapatia, Nator Sodor, Nator. You are all welcomed in my today's online class. Today I am going to an English grammar class of class 9-10. Are you ready for the class? You know, in our previous class we have learned about changing sentence. In that class we have learned how assertive sentence can be changed into negative sentence. Affirmative sentence changed to negative sentence. Now, today I am going to start the class on changing sentence, how an assertive sentence can be turned or changed into interrogative sentence. Are you ready? Then please take your pen and your exercise book with you and be ready for the class. Dear students, assertive to interrogative. How can we change an assertive sentence into an interrogative sentence? Then look students, rule 1, if the sentence is an affirmative and has an auxiliary verb. Remember, if the sentence is an affirmative form and it has an auxiliary verb such as am, is, are, was, were, have, have, has, had, shall, will, can, could, etc. If the sentence is in affirmative form and there is an auxiliary verb such as am, is, are, was, were, etc., then the interrogative sentence will start with the auxiliary verb plus not. Look the students, if the sentence has an auxiliary verb and it is an affirmative form, then the interrogative sentence will start with the auxiliary verb, and the parts before the auxiliary verb will be such as Rana is a boy. It is an assertive sentence, an affirmative sentence. Then to make it into an interrogative, the auxiliary verb plus not will sit at first and the sign of interrogation or a question mark will sit at the end of the sentence. Here Rana is a boy is a assertive sentence. So in interrogative we can write the auxiliary, here auxiliary verb is. So is plus not, is plus not equal to short form isn't. Then the sentence in interrogative we can write isn't Rana a boy. Look students, the sentence is affirmative and it has an auxiliary verb is. So to change into an interrogative we may write auxiliary verb plus not at first and a question mark at the end of the sentence. So the sentence is isn't Rana a boy. Another example, they are playing. They are playing. It's an affirmative sentence, and in interrogative we can write at first auxiliary verb are, then not, the short form of not, then aren't, then the subject, they playing. Affirmative sentence, they are playing, and interrogative, aren't they playing. Then rule Rule 2. If the sentence is in a negative form, and it has an auxiliary verb, then the interrogative sentence will start at an auxiliary verb and a question mark will sit at the end of the sentence, and the not of the sentence will be omitted. If the sentence is in a negative form and it has an auxiliary verb, then the interrogative sentence will start with the auxiliary verb and a question mark will sit at the end of the sentence, and the not of the previous sentence will be omitted, such as he is not a lazy boy. It's an negative sentence. He is not a lazy boy. It's a negative sentence. So, in interrogative, the auxiliary verb is will sit at the first, and the not of the sentence will be omitted. Then the sentence is that is he a lazy boy. Is he a lazy boy? Another example, we are not students. We are not students. It's an affirmative sentence and it's a negative sentence. Then in interrogative we may use auxiliary verb are at first. Are we students? Assertive, negative was we are not students, and interrogative, are we students? Are you understand, students? Then rule number 3. If the sentence has no auxiliary verb, if the sentence has no auxiliary verb and it is an affirmative sentence, then the interrogative sentence will start with don't or doesn't or didn't according to tense. Remember here that or mention here that in present tense doesn't will use for third person singular number subject and don't will use for another subjects, and in past tense didn't will use for all the subjects, such as he reads a book. In the sentence, it's an affirmative sentence, obviously assertive sentence, and this sentence has no auxiliary verb. Then how can we change it into an interrogative? Okay. Here the subject is he is third person singular number. Then in interrogative we may write, we may use doesn't doesn't he read a book? Here look students, in the sentence the main verb was reads and here main verb is read. Remember that in an interrogative sentence the main verb takes its base form. Read is the base form of verb reads. So we may write doesn't he read a book. Another example, you played football. We play football. It's an assertive sentence, and interrogative Look, dear friends, here this sentence has no auxiliary verb and that sentence is in past tense, past form. So, we may use didn't. Didn't at first. Didn't you? And the base form of verb, main verb, play football. You played football and interrogative, didn't you play football? Understand the students? Then rule number 4. Rule number 4. If the sentence has everybody, if the sentence has everybody or everyone or all, sorry, all. If the sentence has everybody, everyone or all, then the interrogative sentence will begin with who doesn't, or who didn't at first of the sentence. If the sentence has everybody or everyone or all, then to change it an interrogative sentence, who doesn't or who didn't will sit at the first of the sentence. Such as everybody, likes flowers. Everybody likes flowers. It's an assertive sentence and it has everybody. Everybody likes flowers. Then to interrogative we may write interrogative who doesn't, like flowers. Assertive, everybody likes flowers, and interrogative we may write who doesn't like flowers. Here who doesn't is used in replace of everybody. And also look friends, here the base form of like is used. And another sentence, everyone wants to be happy. Everyone wants to be happy. In interrogative, we may write who doesn't, who doesn't in replace of everyone, then want base form of wants to be happy. Understand, students? Another example, all loved him. In interrogative, we may write who didn't, because the sentence is in past form. So, we may use who didn't. Who didn't, then base form of verb love is base form of loved him. Then, dear students, rule number 5. Rule number 5. If the sentence has nobody or none, if the sentence has nobody or none, then the interrogative sentence will start with who in replace of nobody or none. Then look, students, nobody believes a liar. This sentence has nobody and it's an assertive sentence, and in interrogative we may write who in replace of nobody, then believes who believes a liar. Another examples, none can live alone. It's an assertive sentence and this sentence has none. Then to make it an interrogative, we may write who in replace of none, then who can live alone. Who can live alone. Dear friends, I think you all understand, and for your practice I will give you some home task. This is your homework. Homework. Change the following sentences into interrogative. Interrogative. Number A. Rana is a student. B. You are not a bad boy. Number C. He gets up early. Number D. Everybody respects his teachers. Number E. Nobody likes an dishonest man. This is your homework. Number A. Rana is a student. B. You are not a bad boy. C. He gets up early. D. Everybody respects his teachers. Nobody likes an dishonest man. Now students, this is all for today. In the period of COVID-19, you should follow the health rules. Do not go out from home without necessary needs. If you will go out from home, you always use mask. You also use hand sanitizer and hand wash more and more. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.